this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver, and good morning, Polly Reindeer. We have gathered everyone today together because we are going to be building a brand new minigame over in the Funland. So let's not doodle around here. Dawdle, that's the word I was looking for. I got close, not quite right, but I got close. Anyway, let me go and eat up my cake. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. Barnaby, you can stand up and you can come with me as I'm going to start off as I always do by going over to the love garden so I can let you know who it is that I'm adding to it today. And that person is down here. It's Mariam. And the reason I'm adding Mariam is because she drew this picture for me, which you can see has me and a bunch of my helpers in it. You can see that there's Squishy flying and Fizzy and William and Polly and Squids there in the swimming pool and a very happy sun in the corner as well. And I would just say thank you very much for drawing me the picture, and welcome to my love garden. All right then, Barnaby, let's go and drop you off over at the doghouse, and we can choose which dog is going to be joining me today, and then we're going to ride on the tree train to get to where we're building, and while we ride over there, I will explain exactly what the idea of today's mini game is. And this is a fun one. This is one that has been long overdue, this mini game, if that's any clues as to what it is that we're building. So Barnaby, you can sit down there, and let's be joined by Benji. You can join me today. Please don't get in the way of my minecart as I'm traveling, which dogs very often do, but we'll see how this goes. And if you haven't seen my tree train before, then where have you been? Yeah, my tree train is right here underneath the enormous melon tree, right where a very pink William Beaver's heading to. And there's one minecart ready there. William Beaver can grab that one. I can grab this one here. And then here's one for you as well, Polly Reindeer, to follow behind us. So yeah, this is going to be a Spleef game. I play Spleef a lot in my lovely world. Normally my games of spontaneous Spleef, where we're just destroying the ground, but this is going to be a dedicated Spleef game. But it's not going to be any sort of normal Spleef. No, there's a twist. So I kind of like thinking of it as a mixture of Capture the Flag and Spleef. I mean, there's not necessarily a flag, but it's a game of Spleef with an objective more than just trying to knock each other down in a big hole. That is in the game, but that is not going to be the only way the game works. So what the idea is that you both start on either side of an arena. You need to make your way to the other person's side while not falling down the hole, and also trying to make the other team fall down the hole. And I need to be careful here because otherwise I'm going to get bounced back to the beginning. Let's jump out early just for safety. So yeah, you need to defend your base while trying to make your way to the other team's side. Then there's two levers that you need to pull down. If you pull down both of them, then you're going to get, I think probably a redstone lamp I'm going to have it as. I haven't decided completely. But yeah, you're going to get a redstone lamp that's going to get fired out. You then need to take the redstone lamp back to your own base, place it down, and then you're the winner. So it's a game of attacking the other team's base and defending your own, and trying to make everyone fall down the hole. And then there's a cooler arena that I've designed, which should make the game pretty fun and fast paced, and mean there's going to be a few areas where you're going to get stuck in close quarters like places with people, so you end up falling down, rather than just having one big open area, because I think that can kind of make Spleef a bit boring sometimes, like when it's just like one big open place, and then you can kind of just stand in the corner or island yourself off like this. That won't work in this game. Like if you try that strategy, then you're going to fail. So hopefully it's going to make this even more fun than normal Spleef. So yeah, let's go and start building the outside of the arena. This wall needs to be 25 blocks along, which I believe should go right to here with just a gap of 2 to the edge here. And I now need to go 19 blocks in this direction. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So this should be like halfway in the game. And the colors are going to be yellow and orange against blue and darker blue, basically. So yeah, that's going to be the two sides. So I now need to go with light blue, and I should go 19, and that should take me pretty much right to the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And there we go. That's perfect. I'm glad that's perfect, because otherwise I would have made a mistake and probably spent the last like 10 minutes trying to work out what I did wrong. So yeah, this is basically the outside of the arena. So it might look pretty massive, but remember there are going to be be a bunch of walls on the inside, and then also bases on either side as well. So this like entire area isn't just going to be completely filled with snow, because otherwise each game would probably last like absolutely ages. And it's less about destroying all of the snow to make the other players fall down, and it's more about trying to either slow them down or to defend your own base. Like the strategies are going to be very different compared to normal Spleef. So these walls now need to go up 5 blocks high. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to go 2 more blocks. So it's going to be light blue wall on the top and bottom of this wall, and then yellow on the top and bottom of that wall over there, and then orange in the middle. And something I haven't mentioned is the pit. Of course, with Spleef, there's normally a few different things that happens when you fall down. So in traditional Spleef, like classic Spleef, let's call it, then you normally have a pit of lava under the under the game, and I do quite like that. That does make it exciting. It also makes it quite deadly, and it's a bit annoying, because it means like if you had anything in your pockets, then you end up losing it and things. So I've decided not to go for lava. Also, Benji, really, let me just slide Benji down there, and there we go. Didn't even hurt him. So yeah, I thought that's probably not a good idea. Also, I want you to be able to once you fall down, to be able to go back in the arena. Like once you're taken out, that's not you out of the game. You can basically run underneath the area and get back to some ladders and kind of run back in and carry on helping out your teammate. I'm probably going to do mainly 2v2 games in this, by the way. So yeah. Basically, under the ground, there's going to be basically a big pit. You fall down there. It's not going to be like a pit with very high ceilings, so you shouldn't even, to be honest, get hurt that much. And let me see if I can just... if you place 1 block, Polly, then I can just jump up. And I can help you. I was trying to use what you were building as a staircase, but I was too slow and just got in your way, so sorry about that. But anyway, yeah. So basically, you fall down, hopefully won't even get hurt, and then you can just run back to your base and go up the ladders and just kind of carry on playing where you left off. And that's the main things that we need to do. There is going to be a little bit of redstone. It's going to be pretty simple. So basically all it is I need to make sure that when you pull down both levers, it fires out the redstone lamp, and then that redstone lamp you place down is going to, like, I don't know, probably set off a note block and make some lights light up or something, you know, just something to signify that one of the teams has won. So that's going to be relatively simple, to be honest. It's just going to be some simple trails of redstone to get that to work. And the reason I did it that way with the 2 levers is just to make sure that one team can't just like sprint straight across from one side to the other and pull the lever and win straight away, because there's going to be 2 you need to pull, and then like a little bit of a route you need to go to get the other one. It just gives like more time for the defenders to try and knock that player down, and that's when the game's going to be fun, when you're actually knocking people down. But right then, let's go and start building the bases then. I'll go and start doing work on this blue one over here. I normally always build the orange and yellow side, but I'm going to build the blue side for once here. So yeah, we need to have a gap of 4 blocks here. So well, including the wall, it's 1, 2, 3, and then this is the 4th one here. So this part here is basically just to hide the redstone. This is where all the redstone's going to be. So there's going to be a lever on this side and that side there. And then there's going to be a bit kind of poking out in the middle. And I guess I might as well start trying to do that bit now before I build this wall too high. So where do you reckon the middle is? Do you think there? Does that look about the middle? I think maybe 1 more to the left. Let me go and break this way. I think that might be roughly the middle there, but let me just go and double check. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then on the other side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that feels so good. I love doing that. I love just guessing correctly about this stuff. So yeah, this part's going to go out a little bit further in this direction here. So it's going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's going to go out by about 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is going to be where you need to place the redstone lamp. Once you've successfully been able to make it back. So this is kind of going to go back here like this a little bit and just poking out. And once again, it's largely to cover up some of the redstone that's going to go in it. But it also kind of blocks the levers off a little bit. Just so once you pull one lever here, it means you kind of need to go out and go round in order to get to the next one. Just so you can't do it too quickly. So there's going to be like a little bit of an opening there. So you can place the redstone lamp in. And then these walls are basically going to go up and just meet the top there, and then there's going to be a little bit of a roof here, and then as I said, this is going to be where all of the redstone's going to be. And then there's also going to be a few safety areas, I guess we can call them. So, of course, the thing with Spleef is when you start the game, it's very different to how you end the game. And by that, I mean half of the arena gets destroyed. In terms of the floor in particular, you know, when it starts off, there's, you know, all of the floor. You can get wherever you want. But if you want, you could completely destroy the floor in an area and completely stop the other player from being able to get there. Like, that is a perfectly fine strategy. You can make it impossible for the other team to win. But the thing is, because you need to get from one side and then make it back, it basically makes it so that you can't really completely stop anyone getting to your base, because after you get to their base, you need to make your way back. But what I have done is where the levers are going to be and where you're going to get the redstone torch from, I'm going to have it so the floor isn't snow there. The floor is going to be wall, and then that just means there's going to be a few places that you can't destroy, because otherwise you could just destroy like the area right there and literally at the very beginning of the game make it impossible for the other team to win, which wouldn't be very much fun for anyone. So there are a few considerations like that I need to have in mind. And then just I might do it in a little bit if we have time in this video, but then just some walls in the middle as well, because if you have just one giant open area when doing Spleef, it just gets boring, just because it's really slow, and like Spleef only normally gets exciting at the very end of the round. Like at the beginning, there's a lot of breaking away the ground, and sometimes someone accidentally falls at the beginning, which is I'll be honest, normally very amusing, and often is me as well. But yeah, it is sometimes funny when people just fall straight away, but generally the game only really starts to get properly fun once there's only a few blocks left and you're kind of jumping around and, you know, it's hard to get to the other players. So the idea is basically to speed up time till we can get to that point. So there's going to be like a few corridors on either side and then like a big kind of room in the middle, just to kind of push players together and make it so everyone has to go through one of 3 routes to get from one side of the other, which means the chances are when you're crossing from one side to the other, you're going to run straight into another player and start running out of room already, just to make things a little bit more exciting. But this is going to give you a pretty good example of kind of what the arena is going to look like. So you can see already it doesn't look crazy big to what it used to. Now we've built all of these walls down here. So what I might do is start placing down where all of the levers are going to be. So I want it to be in the middle of this wall here, which I guess is about here. I'm doing my normal guessing where the middle is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a I guess like a little star of redstone lamps here like this. And I think that that Benji can stand up and jump at me. I don't know what happened with my game then. I just lagged for a second. But yeah, Benji, you can run around. You can run free. But yeah, if I do redstone lamps here like this, and then if I do the same over here, and then the reason I'm doing this is basically, so when you pull the lever, it's going to light up. And if you do a star like this, you only need to have one lever in the middle. And I actually need to go grab some stone quick. So it won't take long since there's stone everywhere. But yeah, it basically means you can have one lever in the very middle. And then if you pull that, it basically, I don't have any wood on me either. I'm very not prepared. Does anyone have any wood on them to make a lever? Like, that's like normally one thing I never leave the house without. But Polly is on a mission to go get some. Thank you, Polly. But yeah, so it means that if you just pull one lever in the middle, it lights all of them up. So these are going to be where you need to pull these. And then the redstone torch is going to go and fly down here. So let's go and do my safety areas that I was talking about before. So there's going to be one right about here. And so it's basically going to be a place that you can stand and be safe to be able to be able to always be here. And then there's going to be a dropper up the top there, which is going to be the thing that fires out the redstone torch for you. So that's going to be the safety area there. Then we're going to have another safety area right about here. Let's make this one a little bit bigger. Let's maybe kind of go like this. And then this just means that you can always get at least relatively close to the torch there. Of course, you could destroy all of the snow around there, but to be honest, like, if that is your strategy, like, it's gonna take you so long to do that. If you're against a good team, like, they would have already got to your base and got your torch anyway. So yeah, it's not gonna be a good long-term strategy. But what I'm also gonna do is maybe like about here, do a block in the middle, which means that even if you destroy everything, you're going to be able to kind of jump around here and be able to be able to at least get between these two areas. So I think I did it about, was it about here I did that? Does that look about the same? If it's not exactly the same, I can play around. But there, yeah, you can kind of see that from here, I can kind of jump around this entire area, even if all of the ground in this place was destroyed. So that's pretty much the base is done. So let's go and start doing the middle of the area then and show you how that's going to be. So in the very middle over here, the middle of the middle over here, we're going to have basically just like a pillar, which is going to be sticking up at the top here. And then this is just to stop people running straight down the very middle at the beginning. And this is going to be in the room. Have you been able to track down some wood, Polly? All I need to do is make a couple levers. There we go. This will be more than enough. And planting tree. I don't need that much, Polly. I need to make 2 levers. I need 2 sticks, Polly. 2 sticks. That's all I needed. Oh, well, it looks like we're gonna have some trees growing in the area. We actually should probably start thinking about putting some snow down. But yeah, as you can see, if I pull them down like that, it just lights up the entire area very nicely like this. But yeah, let's go into and get back to doing the middle. So I can kind of line up with here to work out where the middle's going to be. And it doesn't really matter exactly how this thing's going to be, but I'm going to keep it within the same color scheme. So let's just kind of do one big column in the middle right about here like this. Then if I go and kind of do the same on this side, roughly around about like this. And let's kind of poke it out a little bit more that side and this side. And then, yeah, we can just go and fill up the walls like this up to the top in kind of the same style we did before. And then, yeah, we can do some walls on the side here as well. So I'm going to kind of just do this roughly. I might kind of neaten it up and make it completely symmetrical. Well, I guess if I just build one side, we can kind of just copy and do like the same thing on the other side, and then it should kind of just look perfectly, I guess. So this is where I want the thin corridor to be down here. So let's kind of go along like this. So that's going to be the room in the middle. Then this is the corridor down the side. So you kind of see the way it's gonna force people to only go one of a few different ways, just to make sure that the game is kind of just like exciting throughout the entire game. So then this bit can kind of go out like this, and then maybe go like back in this direction a little bit. So then that way there's one really thin part down here. Actually, I think that might even be too thin, because I think that might be too easy to block off. But if we kind of go like this maybe, and then do the same on the other side. So I went 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then go down here like this, and then back like that. So yeah, then that way, if you go through here, there's like a little mini room to kind of battle in here. Then there's going to be this room in the middle here. And then, yeah, we can go and try and build the exact same thing on the other side here. Then we're going to build all of these walls up like that's what I say. I went 1, 2, 3, then I went like this. Is that right? I literally just built it 5 seconds ago, but I've already forgotten what it's like. But yeah, I think this is about right. So then we need to go and build up these walls, kind of like we did on the other side. It doesn't really matter if these walls go quite as high as the outside walls, but yeah, let's just go up to the same height anyway, like this. And then, yeah, if we kind of copy it on the other side, then that's going to be pretty much the arena part done. And that's actually, to be honest, most of like the actual most of the game done, to be honest. So we do need to do the underneath. We do need to do the room underneath, which is just going to be a big empty room, basically. There's not much that needs to be in there. It's just a big room that we can kind of run around in and go and gather up all of the snow from. Just to kind of set ourselves up for the next game. And oh, looks like I need to put these redstone lamps down here as well. And oh yeah, I haven't really spoke about like entering and exiting the game. So there's going to be ladders on either side. So on that side and that side outside the game. And you basically go down the ladders. Then there's going to be little holes in all of the corners. So in the corners of the arena, there's going to be like a little ladder leading down there. I might actually build that in a second. And then that way, what you can basically do is go and enter the game through those ladders. I'll go 3, 2, 1, go. We all enter the arena. Then if you do get like dropped down, you have to go back to one of the corners on your own side, and then you can go back in. So kind of the way you basically respawn essentially in the game is also going to be the same way that you entered the game in the first place. So let's go and get rid of all of the ground now. Let's start digging down. So the room underneath is going to have 2 block high ceilings. So if we dig down 4 blocks down, and then that way we can basically do it so there's the floor and then the ceiling, which is of course obviously going to be snow, and then the walls and that can all be kind of colored in, just to keep it all in the same style, and basically just to get ourselves ready for a game. So the big downside to the game, which is kind of the big downside to any Spleef game, is that after every single game you do need to rebuild the snow. But I don't think it's going to be as bad as it might sound, only because like we're not going to destroy destroy the entire arena every single go. It's not like every single round we're gonna have to refill in all of the snow. Like, it's only gonna be the actual snow that we break away, and depending on how long the game lasts and how, you know, much of the ground people destroy, you know, is going to depend on how long it takes to redo. But a good way to do it on console is to just not save the game. Like, save the game just before you start, and then play the game, and then just quit the game and load it back up, and then, like, it's all reset already. So that actually might be the best way to do it, because otherwise we're going to spend as much time rebuilding and setting up the game as we actually are going to be playing it. I'm just kind of filling in here as well, just to make sure that there's not snow underneath these areas. So all of the snow is going to be on the same level here, but I'm just going to go and fill in the underneath of these areas here as well, just to kind of mark that this is where the walls are and not where the snow's going to be. Then it'd be good just to maybe just put down some snow for now, just to see what it looks like, because I don't know what this game's going to look like. So I did do a bit of a mock-up. I have a sketchbook world. If you've seen any of my behind the scenes videos, then you might have kind of seen what the sketchbook world is like. But yeah, I kind of built a mini version of this in my sketchbook world. But when I was kind of testing it out, I built it all out of clay. And it looks really different. Like, the clay just looks completely different to the wall. So this is going to be my first time seeing it all colorful with wool as well. So I'm quite looking forward to that. But let me go and do where the ladders are quickly. So there's basically just going to be a little corner down here like that, and then ladders going down. And actually, seeing as Polly delivered me all of my wood, I could actually probably just build them and place them down now. So let me just go and make a crafting table. Look at this, my first crafting table of the day. I think this is the longest I've gone through an episode about having to place down a crafting table. Look at that, I had everything prepared. To be fair, I've just mainly been placing down loads and loads of blocks of wool. But yeah, let's just go and make some ladders just to kind of mark where they're going to be, in case you do want to go and build this game yourself and you kind of want to be on the same level as us. So yeah, the ladders are just going to be going down like that in all four corners, so I can kind of just mark where they're where they're going to be. But apart from that, I think this has been a jolly good start getting this game done. So what I think the best thing to do now is me and my helpers will carry on digging down, and we'll dig down as far as we need to go, and probably fill in some of the walls as well, because that's just going to take ages. I'd like to get that done. And then in the next episode, we can kind of finish off these towers here and kind of get all of those mechanics working. And to be honest, once we've done that and also filled in some of the snow, that's going to be pretty much everything we need to do to get this game working, so we can hopefully have ourselves a little bit of a test to go in the next episode as well, and see if the game's any fun, because hopefully it is. I have no idea if it actually is or not, but I'm hoping that it is going to be. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll leave a link down in the description to the next episode once I have uploaded it. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!